Hello and welcome to YC Sports Weekly. I'm Nick Golio. On today's edition, we are going to be showing you the inspiring story of Russ Patti, a senior at York College on the Spartans baseball team, who has had a tough road getting to the point where he is at today. Russ was an up-and-coming player at York. In fact, in his freshman season, he was competing for a starting catching spot on the team. Until one day, in April 2011, Russ would have an injury that would change his baseball career forever. See how Russ sustaining one of the worst injuries in all of sports changed him into the person he is today.
I was set on going to Towson to play baseball, and then two of my friends went here and they told me about the program and the success they've had, and I came up and I played at a camp here and decided that York was the place for me. It was April 23rd, 2011, the day that I got injured. It was our freshman year.
And we had known that day that we were going to split, so Russ was catching the first game.
We were down at Christopher Newport University. It was the second inning of the game I was starting. The third baseman came in, 6'2", 215, and just plowed me over. My foot got stuck in the mud, and I twisted every which way and tore my ACL, PCL, MCL, meniscus in my left knee.
And it was just like the world stopped. It was like super quiet. You could hear like an ant crawling in the grass.
During the collision, I blacked out. I don't remember the collision itself. I remember seeing the ball come in from left field, and then all of a sudden my helmet was 6 feet to my left.
Honestly, I was in shock. I mean, I've seen plate collisions before, but something like that, and to the extreme where that was, where he messed up his knee that much.
I remember it felt like my knee was on fire. My knee was just grinding and tearing apart, and it was the worst feeling in the world. I really don't know how to describe it. I wouldn't wish it upon anybody ever.
It was unbelievable. And when he got injured, everybody was so shocked because he was a freshman just thrown right into the fire, and literally the worst outcome possible.
After a couple days of realizing what actually happened, playing baseball was a goal of mine, but it was something that I kind of thought I wouldn't be able to do again. There were points in time that I was ready to not go to therapy and just give up on everything because I was just angry. My roommates, Tyler and Colby, and my other roommate, Rich, at the time, they were really there for me the entire time when it happened. After surgery, during surgery, all that, I mean, really my parents, they were there for me the entire time, even through physical therapy. They pushed me every minute of every day, told me it's not going to get better unless you do it yourself. And my brother actually really helped me out a lot. He kind of helped me realize that it happens to people every single day. It's not going to change anything. This happens, you got to move on. It's life, you deal with it. It's just a matter of how you bounce back. I didn't see progress because it takes a long time. So I was expecting immediate results, and when I didn't see them, I was just ready to give in and just say, screw it, I'm just going to focus on my grades, focus on school, have a good time, and that's that. But I'm glad I didn't give in because I can't imagine myself without baseball.
To suffer an injury like that is pretty significant, but I give Russ a ton of credit because he's really come back and made himself an important part of the team.
I never don't go 100%. That's one thing I train myself to get past while going through rehab because, as you know, a lot of it's mental, so it can be a mental block. It definitely made me better all around because now I just have a totally new drive towards everything. As far as my career, I want to try and get the best grades and get into the best physical therapy school I can. I really realized that helping people get better and making them get back to the things they really want to do in life is what I want to do. I've had friends that I know from high school who got injured, knee injuries as well, and they've come to me and I've just been able to give them nothing but straightforward advice, tell them it's going to suck, but you just got to go forward with it, not give in, because you're going to be back to where you were. As a player, I'm always striving to beat out the guy next to me. I'm always trying to make them better, make myself better. I mean, I can't imagine my life without baseball. It's just, I wouldn't have it any other way. I just can't explain how much I love the game, so I'm glad I got back up on my feet and decided to go after it again.